that is exactly who she is. Like, honestly, like, because she doesn't, like, she's not a bad person, but it's one of those, like, she 100%, like, isn't gonna feel guilty for anything. Like, she's like, no, I'm gonna be exactly who, like, I don't care. Like, she's like, if she has friends over and she's like, you guys, it's my bedtime, you can stay, but I'm fucking going to bed. Like, she's hilarious. I love her. But, oh my god, her energy is totally Alexis. And I am very much David.
Yeah.
Like, the whole, like,
David.
when she, like, was, when David has to, like, get his driver's license, and he's like, sorry, bad coughing fit.
No, you're fine.
But they're all talking, and she's like, no one thinks about you as much as you are thinking about you. Like, it's okay. No one cares. He's like, oh my god, everyone cares so much. He's like, no, they don't. Like, that's totally my sister.
No, I like Moira. The bebe. The bebe.
Oh my god, the way she pronounces words
Yeah.
is like, oh, and I love it because, like, there's a huge gay community stuff for Moira. Like, everyone, like, there's, like, the night of, like, 1,000 Moiras, and everyone came in drag as a different Moira, like,
Yes.
big character. Oh my god, I love it.
Why are there 1,000 copies of my life?
Mm-hmm.
Because you married Moira Rose, and she has 1,000 wigs, and each one has a different name.
Yes.
That just sounds like a female version of Roger from American Dad.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
But yes, the yarn that has been holding, I have everything else that I need for at least the winter, up until like Rose Apothecary, but Hide Your Diamonds was sold out on Amazon, so I had to go to a different website to get it, and it's still not here. It says it's supposed to get here tomorrow, but I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
And that's the one that I need because pretty much every day this year has been in that temperature bracket. It's so frustrating.
I'm totally sending that to my sister, because she loves Schitt's Creek, and she likes to crochet, so she might even crochet herself a blanket, because sometimes she's looking for, like, a little hobby every once in a while.
Are your headphones not working, dear?
My headphones are working. I was just letting y'all talk. Y'all doing? Y'all good? How is everyone?
Rocking and rolling, baby.
Nice.
I think I might have like a slight upper GI infection.
Oh no.
But it's not as bad as it was last time. My stomach is really mad and I get like slightly nauseous here and there, but other than that, I'm rocking.
You didn't say your favorite color.
What's the color of death? Is it black or is it red?
Depends on the country. If it's Japan, it's white.
True.
Then it ain't white, it's gray.
The color of death is the rainbow.
How do we figure this?
I think Subway's getting a little too footlong crazy.
Why?
Because apparently now they sell footlong cookies, footlong pretzels, and footlong churros.
Ooh, I would love a churro, a footlong.
I like churros.
I think I'm weird when it comes to churros because I don't like the, like, what's it called? The white stuff that comes with it. I just like the bread.
Oh, like the sauce?
The bread and the birdie.
Yeah, I don't. For some reason, it's like way too sugary for me.
Yeah, because I guess they're doing like a collaboration thing. So, granted, the cookie is just their normal cookie, but pretzel thing is from Annie Ann's and the churros are from Cinnabon.
I love pretzels. Is it too late to decide that I want pretzels for my birthday dinner instead of nachos?
I didn't realize you wanted nachos.
Oh yeah, I'd asked for like a British like roast dinner, and then your mom was like, "How about I buy all the stuff and you cook it?" I'm like, I really don't want to cook my birthday meal. So, what about nachos? I could go nachos. That's why I asked you to make the cake, because I think your mom would probably be like, "This is too hard. You do it, and I'll buy you the stuff."
Fair enough.
I have recently branched out in cooking to where now I am cooking with white wine.
Oh, you're getting
Ooh,
fancy.
I like cooking with white wine.
I know, right?
She got bougie.
I made like this amazing spaghetti sauce.
Mm-hmm. Well, spaghetti sauce, if you want a red sauce, a good, like, dry red wine is also really good in, like a red meat sauce, as a heads up.
Alright, let's go kill some goblins.
Time to save Gundren.
Time to
Oh.
save Gundren and kill some goblins.
We may be broke, but we will stay alive.
Yeah, speaking about broke, I need to divvy out the healing potions, folks.
Alright. So, I don't know if y'all want to recap, or if y'all been keeping up, but, I'm gonna do something new.
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey, Obi, because you just spoke up, you're gonna give the recap.
I believe in you, Obi.
Oh, you gotta do it in an accent too.
Let's see, what else do I remember? We finally got back to Fandling. There was a mysterious potion that we had found. Obi took it to go have it looked at in a rather unstealthy fashion. We got word of something going down south of Fandling, the ruins or whatever. Murky needed yet another head tanned by my wife. And other than that, the party was just getting supplies and whatnot.
I think that pretty much works.
We sold a lot of stuff. We talked to them about buying the manor. We gotta get a deposit down. We ain't got that money. We gonna work for it. We gonna sell our bodies on the corner. It's okay. Everybody likes that nice piece sweet of Lothar ass. How else you gotta
I think
Alright, we're
Ginkgo
pitting
would
them
be I think Ginkgo would be pretty not okay with Lothar doing that.
20 gold is 20 gold, baby. I got bills to pay.
I think Ginkgo said there's a pecking order.
Pecking order.
Alright, hey. I love it. Hey, but real quick, because of what we got right now, everybody add one extra healing potion to your stuff. I got 8 right now in there, so I'm gonna take 6 out of the cart inventory, and then everybody add 1 into your personal inventory. And then I was thinking I was thinking who to get because we got the 2 graders.
I got 3 healing potions, so I don't think I'll need a greater.
All right. You have self heal. I have self heal. So Kaylin and Obi, I would say each of them get a greater healing. Does that sound okay with everybody?
Sounds good to me.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, it makes sense. The only 2 people that can't heal themselves.
Yeah. So that way it just gives
Two
them.
useless people in the group.
Well, it just that way if we're not in range of you, something like that, you can at least take care of yourself. I just want to make sure we divvied that out before we got moving. That way, we made sure that those were at least accounted for. Oh, also, real quick, I had done this before before we are going to try to do before the last game, but if you look in the cart ledger that we have, I have things separate at the bottom that I was hoping Obi would be okay if we like just stashed at his house for now. Basically, like just in a corner somewhere. It's not a whole lot, but just stuff that we don't need to keep in the cart at the moment.
That's fine.
So I have it all separated down in the cart ledger. I have it highlighted in yellow for Obi's house and stuff like that. That way we don't need to worry about having that on our cart or anywhere around us, so we don't have to account for it.
Mm.
That's all I got.
Fair enough. All right. So we are going to open up with who should we open up with? Um, we'll open up with Ginkgo since you're on the top of the character list. Ginkgo, what are you doing?
Can I make healing potions? Like, because I have the knowledge in not like necessarily make it now, but I just had this question. Because I do have herbalism and all that stuff, and I did pick. Let me just look at my shit. I want to be looking at wherever we're traveling. I want to be looking for materials to make healing potions. It's a hermit, and I got herbalism. I was wondering if I know how to make healing potions, or if that's something I need to learn.
No, you know how to make healing potions.
Okay.
I was gonna say generally basic stuff of your crafting require like Obi's not going to have to like go find how to make a sword. Obi knows how to make a sword. He's a smith. Smiths make swords. You'd be able to make potions, but like Obi might have to go out to look up something like a magic items recipe, or you might need to look up like a higher end potions recipe, but just basic healing potions, you're fine.
Okay. So I want to be looking out for what materials I might need for that as we're traveling. Because I was not successful trying to figure out what I might need from this potion person, because I wasn't sure what I knew how to make. That's about it. Yeah, I'm just traveling back to my spouse and getting ready to head out. Yeah.
All right. Well, then we will jump to your spouse. Lothar, what are you doing?
I was at Barthen's Provisions, just kind of making sure. I went in there trying to think if I need anything, but I haven't really used much of my actual provisions itself, so I should be okay
You
on
sure you
that
don't need
end.
more chalk?
Nope, still got 99 pieces. Only used up one.
You got 99 pieces of chalk.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're also supposed to be rounding everybody up and take them to Obi so that he could fix our weapons up and stuff.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's why I was in the provisions. I was grabbing Triss. That's right.
Well, if everyone's getting rounded up and brought to Obi, why don't we just jump to Obi with everyone rounded up?
Hey, Obi, we're all rounded up.
I can see that.
What's this on? All right. So why did you all need to be rounded up, Toby?
I think he said he's gonna like sharpen up our weapons before we left and the such.
Oh, Obi, is that the case?
Yeah.
All right. Well then,
That and the bottle of poison.
So Obi, if you'd like to give everyone a little bit of a buff, why don't you roll me some Smith's Tools checks? You need to roll one for each party member.
I volunteer as tribute first.
I was gonna say you need to tell me who you're doing first. Like who this roll is for blank. Click.
Right. So first off, I'll do Lothar.
All right. Lothar, what weapon do you offer him to upgrade?
Warhammer.
All right. Bringing out your Warhammer, Obi. Roll me a Smith's Tools check.
Hold on. Okay. See, this little extra menu keeps popping up, but it's always behind the character sheet, so I keep
Asking what attribute you want.
Yeah. Like, I keep sitting here clicking the Smith's tools thinking nothing's happening, but it's just putting the whole input value behind it.
Just go for dexterity. 17. Lothar, for the next 3 hits with your Warhammer, it is considered a +1 weapon.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It is not magical. It's just simply a +1 weapon. Who's next?
Next will be Traxxas.
Draxus. What weapon do you offer?
I only really got the one, and I know he won't be happy about touching it.
Obi, Draxus offers you his, for lack of a better term, Hellblade.
Oops, it broke.
I mean, it can't be like I just like hold it up and let him run the whetstone down it.
Nah, bro. You got to relinquish that
It's
shit.
It's gotta be more in depth than that. Obi, do you wish to? You do. 17. As you begin to work on it, you realize that this blade is magically enchanted, and whatever you do to it is not going to be enough. You do not have a whetstone that is capable of altering this blade. It seems it's made out of a material that would require something more.
I'm just picturing the sword cutting the whetstone instead.
That's pretty much what's happening.
Does Lunar actually have a weapon, or has he just been using breath attack so far?
He's been using magic. He's got a crossbow.
Alright, can't really do much for that.
Lenar is going to let you all know that he is going to stay at the village. He doesn't want to travel for a bit.
I mean, he's been through a lot. Like, that's fair. That's 100% fair.
He is not used to being an adventurer.
Yeah.
He is taking some downtime. Out of character, it's the DM saying, I don't want to roleplay as him for a little bit.
That is 100% acceptable, by the way. Because just doing his voice, I alone feel like just destroys your throat.
No, I can do his voice pretty well.
All right.
More of a lot of stuff.
We're
to
getting
juggle,
too
I
big
don't
without
remember.
it for him.
Yeah.
Next on the chopping block is Triss.
Me?
Tris, what weapon do you offer?
I don't think I really have anything.
You got a lot of weapons.
Not
You're an
really.
armory.
No, I'm not.
You have
I
two
have
short
3
swords.
things.
Don't you have 2 short swords, a bow, and a staff?
But you can't really do anything with it. It'll have to be a sword.
Yeah.
Here you go. It's a short sword.
For the next
An
3
extra if you fuck it up.
blows with that short sword, it will be considered a +1 weapon.
And then finally we move on to
I didn't catch that. And then finally what?
I said, and finally we move on to Scarlet. Originally I said the vamp because I was blanking on the name. So.
Scarlet, what do you wish to do? What are you offering for weapon upgrade?
My great axe.
All right. Obi, you try to start sharpening the great axe, but it's a little bit too hefty and you accidentally drop it. The weapon is not considered a +1 for the next 3 blows.
Damn.
That one may have been a -1 for the next 3 blows.
Burgess,
God.
I just want to let you know, I've already added the +1.
Thanks, Fluffy.
+1 to attack and hit. I mean, attack and damage on my character sheet. It is, and I'll take it off on the 3. If I forget to do it, please call me out on it. But I should remember 3 hits. So,
all right.
I just don't want to do math later.
I get it.
I know it's 1, but just the numbers.
I get it.
How do I fix that?
The cogwheel.
Is it damage plus dex +1 instead of +0?
So if you hit on the cogwheel and you see the attack marked, and yours is probably dex plus, you just put a +1 on. You put a 1 in where the 0 is.
Gotcha.
And then the damage, put a 1 where the 0 is, and then it'll add the 1 automatically into it. And then just remember, whenever after the 3, just now real quick, is it three attacks, correct? Not 3 hits.
3 hits.
Oh, 3 hits. Okay, cool. I just want to be sure.
If you miss, it's not like the blade's getting damaged. It's just
but
through air.
I'm assuming a 1 does count, though. Obviously, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it should.
Sure, I'll make it count as well.
I mean, that's only fair. It's a critical fail.
Yeah.
Sorry if I screwed everybody.
You're fine.
I just feel like that's a fair thing. He was never got a rule slow over here. Gee. All right, I feel spiffier right now.
All right. All right. So, everything is technically you still have Ginkgo to do. Although I don't know what you'd offer Ginkgo to sharpen his beak.
Sharpen their
Quarterstaff.
fist.
I don't know if the quarterstaff.
I mean, I allowed it for a warhammer. You don't really sharpen a warhammer, but I allowed it anyway.
You use a weight stone for a blunted object.
He just made it more square.
Mm-hmm.
Are you pulling my leg, or is this an actual thing?
It's an actual thing. A weight stone. You basically, what it is though, is that you would add a stone to add weight. I'm trying to remember what it. Hold on.
He's looking stuff up, but yeah.
I know I made bank on classic making those things.
Okay, so apparently that's only a Warcraft item. But it's for blunt
It's now a
objects.
D&D
You've been
item.
playing.
It's for blunted objects, though.
I mean, it makes sense. The heavier it is, the harder it would hit if you manage to swing it.
Yeah, I said there typed it away, so I was like, fictional objects. I was like, okay, so it's not actually real.
I mean, you have been playing WoW for what, 20 years almost?
Yeah.
Almost as, I mean, less time than you've been playing D&D, but...
Yeah, less than D&D.
Fair enough.
Alright, let's do... Hey, yeah. Hey, there's a pick side on the Warhammer.
There is, yeah.
I mean, no one uses it, but it's there.
Yeah, true. Alright, so are you going to roll for the quarterstaff?
Right.
I would say I could sharpen my whip, but that can't be any more than it already is. Hey, yo.
Yeah, for the next 3 blows with that quarterstaff, it is considered a +1 weapon. Alright. Now that all that is done, what are your next steps?
I want to try to make my alchemist fire and hopefully not blow myself up.
Alright.
Please go out into the middle of the field.
I was gonna say
I was about to ask, where are you going to attempt this?
Assume, how big is the town green? Would that be big enough to be away from everything?
Yeah. It's literally just an open field. The only exception to it being an open field is you see that it looks like somebody started a little bit of a flower patch over in one corner for like people to admire and like walk through and stuff.
I move over to watch.
At a safe distance.
As I am.
Now since I
I'm
rolled
gonna do the same.
Since I rolled a 20 on that reading that book, would that give me an advantage on this roll? Because I'd be pretty smart at it.
A natural 20 or a 20? I don't remember.
It was a nat 20 because you're like, oh, you know everything.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage on this. It's your first time doing it, but you got a decent concept.
I cast guidance on him.
That means you're gonna have to be close while he works, because guidance only lasts a minute, and this potion's going to take a while to make.
I mean, I got my own guidance.
Oh,
so.
Good talk. Hey, you should take care of yourself there, buddy. You got this. I believe in you.
Alright.
So I think I set this up properly on my character sheet. I should just be able to click this, I think.
Yeah, you can roll me an Alchemist Tools check with Intelligence as your modifier.
Oh shit, I put this down. Shit. I tried to edit
You do
it,
have
but
advantage.
instead I rolled it.
Roll again. Let's see. Okay, definitely take the first one.
With a 17, you realize very quickly making Alchemist Fire takes time. And you will be here the entire night to make one. Because it is a in-depth process that if you do not watch over, bad things happen, fires start.
Yeah, I don't
the
want to burn down the pretty flowers.
The compounds that you are working with burst into flames when contacting air. Guess what's around you?
Air.
So therefore you need a lot of focus to make this, and you need to take time for it. But you are able to make, should you wish to spend the entire rest of the day, a vial of Alchemist Fire.
Yeah, I'll do it because you never know, it could come in handy.
Alright.
How big is the explosion radius, though?
It is not an explosive. It is more of like you're throwing a Molotov cocktail at someone.
Oh, so it's like napalm. I thought it was explosive.
Yeah. It is explosive in high quantities.
Oh, okay. So like if you filled a cart with it, you'd be able to blow open a door. Got it.
Yeah. No, it's more of if you filled a cart with it, you would create a car bomb.
You see that house? I don't want to see it anymore.
No, it's see that house? Yes, sir. I don't like it. Yes, sir. House is no longer there. Alright. Is there any... While Draxus is doing this, is there anything else the rest of you would like to do for the rest of the day?
I want to make another healing potion. Can I find stuff? What do I need? I don't know what are the requirements for a healing potion.
Roll me a survival check.
Okay.
Can I give guidance on this?
You'd be following Ginkgo around for a while.
Yeah, we can hold
Because
hands.
it's not a one and done thing.
Yeah, yeah, this is my husband. Of course, I'm 100% there.
Alright, yeah. Then
So
yes,
do
you
I get
can...
advantage?
Guidance gives you a d4.
Oh, okay.
Plus a d4. Just one under what you needed
Aww.
to be able to get enough stuff for 2 potions. You find enough stuff for 1 though.
Yay. How long does it take to craft? The whole night?
It's going to be like Draxus, you're going to
Okay.
need the whole night.
All night long, all night.
It's a good thing we're asexual.
I thought you weren't. You were talking about being on the corner.
Well, yeah.
Nico
I'm
knows
not-
he's joking.
I'm not saying I'm enjoying it. This is for money,
He's
guys.
gonna stand on the corner
Yeah.
and bless people.
Yeah.
You think he was offering his body?
He said his body.
Ew, gross. No.
You're supposed to dance on the mailbox. Jeez.
Ew, gross.
By the way, this will be quick, but like, so I love Naked and Afraid. It's one of my favorite shows in the world, and one of my favorite guys is Jake. 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 He's a gay guy, and he was sitting there, and the woman had to get on his shoulders, and he sitting there goes, if you would have told me if I had to walk in here and there was be a vagina touching my neck, this is wonderful.
So, me and Robert, we were first like talking about Naked and Afraid, and we heard Naked and Afraid XL. We didn't know it meant multiple groups together. We thought it was a whole bunch of fat people running around naked.
No, but the smart ones gain a ton of weight before they go on it. Like you'll
Yeah.
notice the
That's
ones.
true.
Okay, let's continue this. Let's continue the
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. But let's. All right. This is why we my old D&D group, we were called the Tunnel Nazis, because we have to force people down a tunnel. We're forcing people down. We're going down a tunnel. We're going down a tunnel. Let's play the game. Going down a tunnel.
All right. So, is there anything else anyone would like to do? Triss, would you like to do anything? Triss?
Chris.
Yes.
I thought you said
With the
Chris,
T.
and I was like,
No.
do we have a Chris?
No, I said Triss, and
Oh.
Chris responded.
Oh, that makes sense. Can I make some money?
Sure, what would you like to do to try to make some money?
Can I
Three-quarter.
like do some busking or something with my viol?
Yeah,
Viol?
totally. You don't need to be a bard to do busking.
Icky.
So do I
first
roll
off,
performance or do I roll a tool check?
you'd be rolling a tool check with it. But first, where are you going to post up for your busking? Because location does matter.
What? Looking around, and I don't particularly know humans, but like, does it look like there's like any particular streets that are busier or like perhaps like heavily patrolled?
Isn't the what about like the tavern?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
always the tavern.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
tavern. I didn't mean to press that also.
And that's what the roll we're gonna go with is.
No, because it was a strength query.
Oh, well then what's your charisma? Your charisma is a 1?
Yeah, but that one was an accident.
So that'd be 6 total.
23. No, that one was an accident.
It's the one that you rolled first.
Yeah, because I pressed the wrong button.
I'm just going off of what the dice roll was. The
Don't
3.
do me like this.
I'm doing you like this. Sorry. So you start sitting in the Stonehill Inn and you start busking. Why don't you describe to me why people are not responding to your busking? I will let you describe why you are not getting much out of this.
Hang on a minute.
Also,
What?
somebody want to tell me what busking is?
Like, just playing for money. People, like, put money in the hat on, like, a street corner.
Mm.
Like, you see, like, people in the street. Do they do that here?
Yeah, no, busking is a term.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that is, yeah.
First of all, you didn't let me say or do anything. Because
Oh,
I was
sure.
going to go in there and ask the person if I could play. First of all.
Yeah.
If they were like, no, you can't do this, I would have gone to the street and did it instead.
No, they'll let you do it.
Well, I don't know why they're doing it, because they're not liking it, because I'm really good at the violin.
Well,
I don't
that's
know.
why I'm
Just say
asking
whatever. You know these people.
Okay, how about this? You begin
It got
playing
burnt, so it's
a song
singed.
of your people, and you start speaking it in your language, and it's beautiful. The poetry's wonderful. It works. It's absolutely wonderful, but to everybody else, they have no clue what you're saying. It's just pretty noise.
That shouldn't matter when it's music. These
It
people are
shouldn't.
uncultured swines.
It
'Cause they're
shouldn't, but you are
humans.
in a podunk little place. You are a species that we have established canonically does not get along with humans, and this is a primarily human place.
Yeah. They don't know true art.
Unfortunately. You get a single copper as pity from the barkeep.
Like, please stop.
Pretty much. Is there anything else anybody would like to do?
Obi is going to take a trip over to the side of Transcendar Manor over here. And he's going to forage for wood and stone to make extra arrows.
Alright, make me a survival check. With a 10, you're unable to find any good timber that really suits the needs that you want. Scarlet, is there anything that you'd like to do? I think you're the only person who's not found a thing that you wanted to do.
One more thing.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I was too preoccupied on everybody else. I'm going to do the Smith's Tools check on one of my daggers.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that dagger is now a +1 for the next 3 hits.
Okay, sorry, now pass turn.
No, I think I'm just gonna, like, chill here and keep an eye on Jiraxis to make sure he doesn't blow himself up or the town.
Alright. As the night comes and everybody goes to rest in their various places, I assume with most of you in the inn or Obi in his own house. As day comes to the next, what would you all like to do?
All right, so we're at daybreak on the new day.
You are on at daybreak at the new day.
All right. I'm gonna start getting the cart and the one. Is it? Do we have? Is it an ox or is it a horse?
It is an ox.
Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I have the ox and the horse ready to go for the new. So I'm making sure the barding is set, and I'm making sure that everything is tied down, and that we have supplies that is supposed to be on the cart ready to go.
All right. Anybody else?
I'm gonna go say goodbye to Lennar and then go to the inn to see if I could buy us all something to eat really quick in the morning with this gold tooth I happen to have. I mean, gold's gold. He may take it.
They look at the gold tooth and they just kind of give you a smile of like, okay, I guess I can do this. They take the tooth, they clean it, and put it with their coin purse. And yeah, they will get you all a modest, simple breakfast for everybody to go.
Gotta start the morning with breakfast.
Also, glad you said that because Eva had to run to the bathroom real quick. She just goes, "I'm getting breakfast for the two of us." She just ran away. So I was like, "Okay, that works out. We're good."
I was about to say, let's get breakfast, but no, I'm just gonna help make sure the cart's all ready to go and everything.
Second breakfast?
Lebanese.
No, second breakfast is what we now affectionately refer to Bob Evans as.
So it sounds really dumb, but is it possible like to make a bomb out of like alchemist fire by like starting the process to make it hidden like in an area of like say a castle and then just leaving it? Would that essentially make a time bomb?
No, it doesn't. The reason why is because it's at the last few minutes that it becomes volatile, and that's when you have to like seal it quick.
Okay, gotcha.
There's ways to do it technically, but we don't have those ways because
Yeah.
we don't have an arcane spellcaster. So nope, can't do it.
I mean, if you find somewhere that does firearms, you could get blasting powder, which is literally just black powder.
Yeah.
D&D.
We could do like a non-magical. I'm talking about like you said there. You get arcane sigil with a trap and a trigger spell, and hell, I don't even think we're high enough level even to have one if we've had one yet. Actually,
All right.
yeah.
I assume my head's done. I can go collect the orc's head.
You can go collect the orc's head, yes.
We're going out Witcher style, collecting trophies.
All right. I assume all of you are going to gather up and go on to your next leg of your journey.
Yes.
Where will that leg take you?
The keep.
All right.
The dragons at the old ruins. Thank God, because originally I was like, we should probably do that next, and like the dragons was like, F that place.
They can keep it.
Yeah, that's his now. That's not ours.
So, Cragmaw Castle. That's the keep that you're wanting.
Yep.
All right.
And now that it's called a castle, makes me feel less fun about it. But yes.
Makes you feel less fun?
Well, yeah, castles are way stronger than keeps.
Yeah.
I've watched Merlin.
let me go get that map and get it prepped for you all to perish soundly in.
I will say this, guys. We need to be real smart about that. Do we want to? Well, do we want to go? Oh wait, do we want to go to the Cragmaw Castle or the Cragmaw Hideout?
I mean, the
There are
hideout's
two
where we
different
first
things.
went to, so I mean, we can
Oh,
go
that
back
no.
there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, because that's when I joined the game. My bad. Yeah.
I'm like, we can still go back there and see if we
Nah.
missed anything. It's on the
No.
way, kind of.
We'll make our way up. We just
Are we
gotta
now?
we just gotta
Oh,
be
there.
pragmatic. We just gotta be pragmatic and smart about it.
Mm-hmm.
Going guns blazing, got it.
All right, let me do a couple of things real quick on
No.
my end.
You're not
Yes,
allowed.
I have to be allowed.
Right now. Let's go.
Nope. Sag. Sorry, I'm just pulling up the stuff for it.
No worries.
Just this one's a big part, and I do not have the book, so I'm pulling up the PDF. I don't have the book on me. I normally have the book. All right, so heading to Cragmaw Castle. I am not going to roll for random encounters because that's just going to slow down the eventual slowdown that is Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of stuck in that, honestly. I think, right? I think.
What do you mean?
I mean, this is currently our only lead at the moment.
I mean,
yeah,
it kind of is.
yeah. So I mean, here's life, y'all. It's a castle. Like, I feel like this needs to be like. I'm just saying, really quick, guys. Like, we really need to be real smart about that. Yeah, stealth checks. Think about it. Don't use anything that's going to cause sound. I'm saying we can't bust heads, but I'm saying we can't bust heads loudly.
I would like to use my Kenku recall and do a stealth check for whenever we're gonna get up there and I need to go stealth. I'm gonna use a Kenku recall for my stealth.
All right.
Wait, did we ever tell Sildar we dealt with the undead?
The orcs that he was worried about. It was a different NPC that was worried about the undead, and yes, you told them about it.
I was just like, wait, I don't think we ever mentioned the fact that, hey, problems dealt with.
Talk to my boy. We good.
All right. So, as you get through the forest, I need a couple of things from you all. First, I need a group stealth check to see if you are all able to go about unnoticed.
Lothar cries in heavy armor.
And I am going to... Alright.
Jaxus cries deeply in heavy armor.
I was about to add something to this. There is a mechanic from a different system that I would like to try out for this, called compensation checks. If you can give me a complementary check that you could give to the stealth to make your stealth better, you can get a +1 bonus to your check. It's not much.
Yeah,
but it rewards creativity.
+1 is good. So are you talking about, like, basically, lack for a better term, but we always called it argue for bonuses.
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah.
So, like, for example, on a different check, say you're trying to do an animal handling check to coerce a wolf to not eat you. Perhaps you say, hey, I've got chef's tools proficiency. There's some food that I cooked earlier. Could that help? Yeah, it might.
All right, so for mine, I'm going to use is because with Ginkgo's ability to stealth and knowledge of stealthing, we've had intimate conversations about it, and then also we did serve in the same company together in the military. So therefore, I at least have a knowledge of what to do. May not know how to do it, but I know what to do.
Okay. So what are you? What skill do you think would complement that?
I'm going to go with my my insight skill.
All right, yeah. Roll me an insight, and then roll me a stealth.
It was almost really good. God, I was looking at that thing roll.
Unfortunately, you will not be getting the +1 bonus to your stealth.
No, that's right. That's right. Like, but like on my screen, it like had the 20, and I just toppled over to the 2. It was very sad. That also was very sad.
Now I'm using a Kenku recall point, so I'm
Alright.
rolling this as an advantage.
All right,
I did say I knew what to do, not how to do it.
that is true. All right. 7,
Oh, that
14.
hurts. Oh, that hurts.
5 plus. Plus. All right. Who hasn't rolled? Obi, you haven't rolled. $11. And
Chris, you
who's
have to
the-
save us here. Chris, you have to save our group.
What? Sorry, I was in the restroom.
Roll me a stealth check, baby.
Well, you
Oh.
missed nothing good. Everything bad.
Oh no. I won?
You are the only person who rolled. Oh, sorry. You are one of the 2 people who rolled high. That is an
Wait,
average
so-
of 12.3.
Real quick, because it's been a while.
Yeah.
This is the castle that we're wanting to, the keep that we're wanting to buy?
No,
This is
no.
the key.
This is one that we're trying to basically.
Rescue mission.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gonna save the Gundren.
All right. I will allow Kinku. Yes, Kinku is your name. Ginkgo and Lothar the ability to do a second check. If you so wish, you can roll me a. What have you been rolling for tactics? Was it survival?
I used insight.
Insight. You both could roll me insight checks on possible, from what you know of the keep, tips or ideas on approaches. With the 2 of you together, scouting around and what your knowledge is, you have to be very careful as you scout around, and there is almost a chance or 2 that you get caught, but you're able to stay stealthy enough. Literally, barely. There are 3 entrances to this place that you can see. Sorry, 4 entrances to this place that you can see. There's the main entrance, the one that was properly done way back in the day. There is the southern entrance.
Oh, no.
Seems to have been some sort of like hold on, let me pull up the description of the southern entrance. That is not the description of the southern entrance. That is someone's character sheet. There is there's the southern entrance, which seems to have been more of a side entrance to the place. Perhaps not a main sort of greeting, but more of a, if someone needs to slip out to use the outhouse off to the side sort of entrance. There is a northern entrance, which seems to have been mainly collapsed in perhaps some sort of old war broke it down. And then there are two holes in turrets that you can see. One is facing the south entrance, and one is facing the north.
How high up are those holes in the turrets?
You would have to climb a little bit over a bunch of debris and refuse. It would probably be a little bit of an exertion and probably a check or two to sort of try to make the climb, but it is a open hole into the interior.
Can I make...
A little bit of extra knowledge for you here.
I was wondering... Oh, I'm sorry, go.
From what you can see, there is a lot of enemies within this place. It is crawling. The two hole entrances seem to have groups already posted up in there, as they seem to realize this is a weak point. Probably should keep an eye on it.
Alright, shit. I know I don't have anything in it, but it's the best shot I got right now. Well, I don't know. Maybe... No. Alright, so I'm debating between two being viable for what I'm trying to do. So I want to sit there and identify what tactically would feel like the easier opportunity. So either A, taking out the guards in front of one of the whole outposts, or B, climbing up to one of the turrets, even though there might be checks involved. Like, we got rope, we got a way to do it if we can kind of do it unseen. So would insight, or would that work, or would I need to do perception?
You say perception for this.
Okay. It's so close. It's on the edge.
You do not glean any more information that will help you.
Okay. No, that's fair. Damn it. It's right there on the 20. It sucked. It's so hard. Okay. We go back and convey the information. I'm assuming we'd parked the cart far enough away that,
I assumed.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. We go back to the group. We convey the information. Well, my dear compadres, this is a very heavily armored area. It is likely that our friend is inside. Either way, this is far too close to the lovely village of Fandolin to let it stand in such a threatening manner. There's no safe way in. We are looking at multiple entrances, heavily guarded. There are turret holes that are open. However, we will have to climb to them. This might be our safest way in. However, the fight inside will be dire. I press F5 for save.
Unfortunately, it does not do that. cannot bring up the menu in this VR game.
Sorry, I thought it was funny because this is the moment that I would totally do that hardcore in any other game.
This is Sword Art Online. You
Oh
die in the
shit!
game.
You
in
die!
real
You die!
life.
You die! How do we feel? Which direction do we feel is the most appropriate of actions? I personally feel like climbing to the turrets, if we can get in with least resistance, would save us more issues and more resources going forth.
I mean, I can use my mage hand and tie a rope up around there so we can get up there quickly. And I mean, Triss can fly up there.
We have rope, so yeah.
I can spider climb up there.
Yeah, she can just walk right up the wall.
Yeah, that's probably the best call. But there's two of them. Okay, so Bert, where did you say that the two were?
The two turrets.
Mm-hmm.
One is facing the. Both of the destroyed turrets are on the west side. One is on the north. One is on the south.
Okay. I see what you're talking about. Okay, so then I'd say let's go to the one on the south side. If that sounds good, that's a least of a trek, least likely for us to run into any issues.
All right, let me pull that up. That area a little bit up on what you're going to be seeing / facing / whatever. All right. All right. So I am going to drop you all off into the place here in a second. Let me grab something. That something is you all.
I'm just gonna pop the puppies in their cage really quick and I'll be right back.
All right.
Where it goes? Come on, bedtime. Here, Lulu. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Good girl. Good girls.
I warn you all now. Play it smart.
That's exactly what Brian was saying to me. He's like, we got to be systematic about this. We got to be smart about this. This is total party kill opportunity.
I was going to say, this is your DM speaking out of character. This is a very much potential total party kill location. Yes, you are supposed to be facing this at about this level. The game does not care.
Yeah, no, that's the reason why I was telling everybody, like, we're going to a castle, guys. It's intended to, like, historically speaking, a castle is not intended to be taken over. Like, yeah, it's the problem is we don't have any other leads to any other locations. I mean, unless we're just gonna play RPG and just start walking around till we find something.
I mean, I've done that before.
Well, I know, but
remember, everyone use your specials, character stuff you need to use. Like, I need to use my key points and my Kenku recall shit when I can. We got Hunter's Mark. We got, the sneak attack. We got what is it, raging. Like,
if it replenishes on a short rest, do not be afraid to use it. Like if it recharges on a short rest, don't hesitate, because we can do a short rest while we're in there. We can't. We're not going to be able. Probably long rest can be tough because there's shift changes and shit like that. We're not going to have 8 hours to sit there and hang out.
I will tell you this now: a long rest will be impossible.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Like we can pull off a short rest in there, maybe.
A short rest will be impossible.
Okay, we're not going to be able to pull off a short rest in there, guys.
Where
I'm
Crucible child present.
finishing up one more thing.
On a scale from 1 to 10, my friends.
We're fucked. Yeah, no,
Yes.
it's what happens.
What I'm hearing is-
But here's the thing, and I'm just gonna say this as a player doing this for a bit. I personally find it more enjoyable in these situations, because if you just sit there and play a game on easy mode, it's not that fun, in my opinion.
What I'm hearing is if shit starts going sour, we run.
That's 100%
Yes.
what it is. That's 100% what it is. Because I think one of the biggest things that people don't think about, and I'm just going to say this real quick to people who aren't used to playing D&D. In D&D, that's literally the thing, because in an RPG on a video game, fucking go for it, man. You got to save file, it'll be fine. But in this one, your character's done. So if shit's not going well and shit starts going south, or we've used up too much resources, just fucking get out. Like 100% before we go in there. And I would like to feel like at our level that mindset it would be in the characters, or do I need to do a pep talk before we go in?
I mean, no, I agree, because castles never really were sieged in one day.
Or by like 6
Or by exactly. or just by a handful of people.
Yeah, by 6 people. It's usually
We
like
might be using that alchemist fire. You literally throw. If we need to run away, you are fucking throwing it at them, and we are hightailing it out of there.
that's why I'm like, we need
Alright.
to make this. It's gonna
Nobody move their characters.
Not moving.
I don't know what moving is. I am a rock.
My dearest friends, we are about to venture onto a very difficult situation.
Obi,
If there's a second in which we must flee, there is no shame in it. We must ensure survival. Because the problem is if we do not make it through this endeavor, our friend will never be saved.
alright.
Swear to God, if I die, Lothar's cousin Cletus is coming in.
I'm just picturing him like throwing on a wig and be like, I'm Cletus now.
I think this is the one I'm thinking of. That is not the one I'm thinking of. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with Lothar. It's like if we can pick them off, leave, come back. Sure, they'll be a little bit more prepared, but you just keep picking off numbers until there's nothing left.
We can't afford to go too much like that. We need to dig as hard as we can. The only part that we would back off is that if we basically face near certain destruction.
That's what I kind of mean. Like, you can always just come back, and they're not going to replenish numbers that quick.
I hate the music.
Good. Suffer.
It's too frantic.
This is 100% boss fight music.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
supposed to be getting in discreet.
Motherfucking this ain't discreet. We're sieging a fucking castle with 6 people. This is not discreet.
Well, exactly. It's 6 people. You should be able to at least get in the door, and then they're going to be like, what are you doing here?
No. It's discreet.
Who's the
for them.
bulwark? Who's going to be the tip of the spear? Who are you sending in first? You have the preparation time. You have the ability to decide who is going to be the tip of the spear here.
It's the guy with the highest armor score.
Okay, so let me put it this way. I have proficiency in athletics, so I have a good climb. Um,
The hole, by the way, is to your right. However, do not move.
I ain't moving shit. Uh, so if we gotta climb up rubble to get to the turret hole, um, like I said, I have proficiency in athletics with strength, and I have a high wisdom for perception. I'm just saying, guys. I volunteer myself for tribute.
All right.
I kind
Is
of
there any?
I assume Triss would probably go up at the same time, being able to fly, so there's backup for him. Well, I mean,
Do
we
that.
have more than one rope.
I only have 35 feet left in my section.
So I haven't cut my rope, so
Yeah, I have heaps of rope. I'm pretty sure. I had to reload because thingy first. Roll20 is running a little slow. Yeah, I have heaps of rope.
I'll definitely go first.
All right, Lothar. You may move one square at a time.
Do I go past Ginkgo, or
You can.
okay?
I forgot that I actually closed that off. My apologies. There is none. There is none there. Not until you. I was thinking there was a little bit more that you could see. You may continue to go. That is what you're seeing. That rubble. That is climbable.
All right. I would like to start climbing it.
All right. Make me an athletics check and a stealth check. If you would like to try to be stealthy. 13. And a 17 on stealth. Lothar. As you poke your head over, I'm going to show you what you see.
If you want to move my character, yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
See that room. It's about where you'd be able to see before. It's either now or never. Let me make sure you can actually see what you see. Okay, yeah, that's what you see. They do not seem to see you.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah.
Do you retreat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I retreat.
Yeah.
I move away.
Yep. Okay.
Before I retreat,
Sorry.
can I make a perception check to see
Sure.
how ready they are? Like, was this like a mess hall? Was this like a dormitory? Are they armored? Sort of a thing.
All right. Yeah. Make me a perception check.
Fuck.
You are overwhelmed by the numbers and the fact that you are there alone, and fear grips you, and you are unable to quite catch.
Hate that.
Yep, that makes sense. My friends, they are greatly numbered inside. I was able to peek my head in without being noticed, but their numbers are great. I don't know the exact number, but there was at least a dozen, if not more of them inside, right there in my purview.
So this is completely out of character, but I know you said like 6 is more than normal. How the hell is this usually done with less people from how you're describing this?
Imagine this is like a boss fight in a game, man. It's not
Yeah.
made easy. Like it's
It is not meant to be easy.
Like I said, if it was easy and handed to you, man, this game wouldn't be nearly as fun. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, yeah, I'm just picturing like, jeez.
I will say I added a little bit to this, not a lot, but a little bit, just to compensate for the fact that, you know, there is 6 of you.
Okay, I'm like, geez, like a dozen people straight out the gate. How the hell are you killing that with like 4 people?
That part was not changed.
Does anybody remember how this was originally taken? Does anybody have knowledge?
I mean,
Would somebody like to make me a history check?
I would like to give guidance on that history.
All right. I will say if Jaraxxus would like to do it, he will have advantage.
Because I'm from Coneyberry, I'm guessing.
Because you're from Coneyberry.
Do it. The only reason why I said it to somebody else because I looked at my history is 0, so I was like, I don't want to do it.
I mean, mine is too, so.
But you got advantage though. It's better than me. But and then can Ginkgo do also history?
Yeah.
I know everything about this place.
You do, because you know exactly why it fell. It fell the same way Coneyberry did.
Alright, guys, we should leave. Nope, we're just gonna. Nope. I would tell them everything that I know about it.
Okay, what do you know about it?
Should we have this conversation retreated or like right beside?
Yeah,
the
let's
castle?
retreat. Let's retreat.
I assume you have retreated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me
The reason.
I gotta pee real quick, sorry.
Okay. We shall wait.
We need to call upon all the powers of the light.
Go ahead. I'm currently like stuck by my cord, so I gotta untangle my cords real quick.
To put simply, demons overran this at one point in time.
Can I use my divine sense to see if there's still any lingering effects? I mean, luckily I got 3 uses, so this should tell me at least a little bit.
Yeah. Roll. Yeah, you can use divine sense. Can you link it, please?
It won't tell me a lot in the immediate area, but at least it might tell me something.
The area is desecrated.
So that means
You do not sense any celestials, fiends, or undead, however.
Oh, yeah.
But if it is desecrated, they could still be somewhere inside.
Yeah, you do have to have LOS on them, even if it's just a little bit.
But it did tell me it is still desecrated.
Mm-hmm.
This is as with the hollow spell. What is a hallow spell?
It's a spell that desecrates or consecrates ground.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so to fix the temple being desecrated, I'd have to find somebody that can use that. Got it.
Yep.
Or did like the light coming out of the shoot the coffin thing? Did that fix anything?
You didn't divine sense afterwards, so you don't know.
That's true.
Yeah, we need to regroup because just peeking into that area alone, if that's supposed to be a quote unquote unguarded area,
I mean, we could always try that collapsed tunnel and just try to see if we can get our way through.
we have to fight through the guards that are blocking it because they know that it's there.
Oh, I didn't know there's guards blocking. I assume if they think tunnels collapse, no one's going to be going in there.
They know we were told that they know it's a weak spot, so it's not like there's guards on the outside for it.
I mean,
Tris,
go ahead.
not you, Chris. Assume
Me?
I am not calling your name, Chris. Yes, you, Tris.
What?
Make me a perception check.
I don't want to.
You might want to on this.
That's the right answer though.
I'm.
Let's fucking go.
Tris,
Mm,
you hear a beastie
mm.
that reminds you of your home.
Oh.
One of the beasties that you would hunt,
He was
where they would
earlier.
plague your people.
Why?
We don't need to go in.
Tris, you hear the low guttural growl of a displacer beast
We
somewhere
definitely-
within this castle.
We definitely don't need.
In the castle or outside of the
Somewhere,
castle?
somewhere in the castle.
Oh, hell no.
It seems that they are keeping one as a pet.
Does anybody know Displacer Beasts? In the party, in character, I mean.
In character, I don't know about that. Out of character, yeah. In character, I don't know.
Tris would know in character. I'm just gonna give
No,
that
I
one to
know.
you.
I'm in character, being like, so guys, who knows what a Displacer Beast is?
Can I make a roll on it then?
Yeah, sure. Make me a. We'll say this is an Arcana roll because it is considered a monstrosity.
Yeah, it's a monster. Yeah.
You do not.
It wouldn't be something I would come across. So yeah.
So it is like a panther. Do we have those in this world?
Yes.
With 6 legs and a pair of tentacles sprouting from their shoulders. And at the ends of the tentacles are like these like thorny teethy thingies. They're very predatory and not fun. Like 12 feet long,
Yeah.
10 feet tall,
Mhm.
high, like 500 pounds.
On a good day.
Yeah, and they're carnivorous. And who all here doesn't have dark vision?
Half the party.
Raise his hand. Yeah, they do. So. Or, kind of wishing that I'd sent you guys on your way and been like, good luck with everything. Appreciate the help with the village, but,
Nah,
see you
you with
later.
us now. Sorry. Hate to break the news to you. Look, here's the crux of it, y'all. Do we back up, regroup? Here's the question. Here's the big question. We can back up, regroup. What more can we do to attack this area? Can we get militia from Fandolin?
I was actually about to say the same thing. There is the militia in Fandolin. We could try to ask for
Would
help.
they help?
They would leave Fandolin undefended, though.
That'd be the problem.
So sorry, I had a heart attack.
What?
She saw a ghost cat.
So
Oh.
I don't think it was a ghost cat. I think it was Mr. Hoozit. So we have a spirit called Mr. Hoozit. He's not like poltergeist, but he does like little tiny things to kind of like leave all the cabinet doors open or something like that. But I went
Yeah.
pee, and I heard it sounded like Loki scratching like from inside a cabinet. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go save him real quick because Covington probably locked him in a cabinet because Covington does that. I had a gate up. I opened the cabinet. I saw Loki run out and go like walk through the gate, and you cannot walk like through this gate. So I was telling Robert, and then I turned around and Loki was right behind me, and it scared the ever loving shit out of me.
Yeah, that'd do it.
Like he's really friendly. Like when he's around, you don't
named
feel
it.
it.
It's yours now.
Like you don't feel endangered. It's just like, oh, I kind of feel like something's watching me.
So I did get the ability to call Katya for help. We could also
Okay.
do that.
I have an idea. I don't want. Triss does not want this. However, it may help, maybe. I don't know if they do it, but I mean.
I mean, if it's a better idea than calling devils for help, that would definitely piss off Lothar.
Well, yeah, see. Triss kind of puts her father at the same level as your little devil friends. So Triss belongs to a race of warrior fairies. They live just up north-ish from here, and they are war camps. So like, they have a little setup, but it's not like this is their concrete home. They move around. Yeah. They may. I mean, they probably don't want these people here anyway. I don't know if they do it, but it's something.
Because my only problem is a dozen people right up at the top of the stairs. We're definitely not all getting up there at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other ways in.
We can.
Where do I see my abilities at, real quick?
Right side of your character sheet, because I don't think you have any spells.
Yeah, that's all the stuff in the red kit.
We could set up a. We could do a kill pocket at the top, yeah, but also.
That implies it's all getting up there discreetly.
It's not. Mara's issue is. place would be. I mean, I didn't see any when I walked up there. We can get up there now. I don't know that. No, that wouldn't work. I was gonna see when my stealth check mattered, but I was trying to stealth the whole way, so that doesn't count to whether I knew it was peeking around the corner. The thing is, though, is that we could check the response time if a noise happened, but the problem is, though, is if we check the response time, noise happened, they become more alert.
Yeah.
Like at the current moment, as odd as it sounds, we have the advantage in the sense of that nobody's expecting anything. However, Jesus fuck.
All we do is we get a crate, we all climb underneath of one, and we just inch our way along. Nobody's gonna think anything's going on.
All right, Solid Snake.
Yeah, my thoughts
I
definitely
mean-
in getting some backup of some form to make a distraction for us to get in there.
Apparently, I have criminal contacts, and I have reckless attack in the form of a beast. And I don't know if Saphira has any type of attacks or not. I don't remember.
Yes and no. Not very good ones. It's not like it's gonna be a lot of help, but it is help of some form.
Bird, can I make a check from what I looked in there? Is there a way that we can section off the two areas?
Not really.
Okay.
Just give you that.
Trying to think of what we can do because
Well, Loki, Fluffy has that poison. We could put it in a barrel that like if we overhear us going to to a certain place, we could put it in in the barrel and poison them.
Yes, but it's on a timer. It won't do anything.
it won't do anything until
Yeah,
midnight.
midnight.
But then at the same time too, we're not sure if any barrel we can get a hold of that everybody would take it. It's a high risk, and also it's a high risk just to get to a barrel that they would use.
And then it's
True.
only enough for one person.
I speak Goblin. Can I understand anything that? Can I hear anything?
Make me a perception check.
I give guidance.
With an 11, you would only hear one. You would only be able to make out one voice. A very loud and brash voice. Calling out in Goblin. What are you? And you hear very quietly, "An idiot sandwich."
It's Gordon Ramsay. We got this, guys.
Pretend to be children.
He loves kids.
Exactly.
But
All
once
right,
they turn
who
18,
here?
they're just
Okay,
destroying
Okay, Obi, you're the shortest one. Get in there.
You eventually hear later, "Where is the sauce?"
Speaking of him and kids, apparently he's up to 7.
Yeah, he's got a lot of kids.
All right, so this is out of character. This is just to the party in general. Guys, legitimately, like we don't have a lot of options at the moment.
What did we say about this entrance? Not climbing up, but this door that we're close to. What was determined about it? That there's some guards.
I could sense the fear in a scouting. Because she's so tiny, she could easily, like, hide and sneak past everything.
Yeah,
Look.
stay high out of eye line, like eyesight.
Because right now, guys, we're at we're standing around. I guess we can spend a day getting around and checking the other turret area, see if that's any better.
Taste the joint.
But I mean, it's gonna take. I mean, it would probably take us a day to get all the way around without being noticed. I would assume, like, not like stealth not be noticed, but like literally like so far away that we just don't get noticed, right? I mean, assuming that.
You'd like to check out the upper turret?
I'd almost say yeah, because this one right here was just that was so deeply covered. I feel like the worst thing that can happen is we just get into a fight with the same situation, because we're basically, I mean, can we send Ginkgo or Obi into closer to this one entrance we're looking at? If we get far enough away so that they can retreat fast enough if something happens.
I have the fastest speed. I have 40 movement speed, and I can dash as a bonus action. If
All right.
needed.
So
yeah,
I would say
one to.
I would say let
or two.
us all get far enough away that we're out of it, and then Ginkgo searches that one door area to see if there's at least resistance, or at least the safest way that he can get in to that area, because I don't want us to alert them that we're checking it out. Does that make sense? Like, I know that it's a castle, they're quote unquote always on alert, but there's a difference between that and high alert.
And I do have Skulker. One second, I got it. I can try and hide when I'm lightly obscured from the creature from which I'm hiding. When I'm hidden and I miss with a range attack, it doesn't reveal my position. Dim light doesn't impose disadvantage on my wisdom perception checks. Relying on sight. So I am a Skulker.
All right. So, Ginkgo the Skulker, are you going to be stealthing?
Yes.
Roll me a stealth check.
No, but I'm gonna cast guidance right before Ginkgo starts moving.
Sorry, he was saying no to me because I was like, I should use my last Kenku recall point.
Lothar, okay. If you're going to be using guidance this close to an enemy, I need you to roll me a stealth check.
Nope, fuck it. You're on your own, baby. Love you. I made one lucky stealth check. I don't think I can make another. We running like bitches.
Would you like to use that Ginkgo? Ginkgo, would you like to use that recall?
Yeah.
All right. That's a little bit better. You may move freely, Ginkgo.
Like, could we, like, make, like, I don't know if we have the ability to make, like, itty-bitty bombs to where we could place them, like, on the other side of the castle, and then have them, like, like a timer or something to set it off, so it makes everybody go towards that side as we enter the other side.
I just mentioned that earlier. That's a no currently.
Yeah, we don't have the we don't have the ability to do that yet.
I didn't know.
technically I'm carrying the bomb right now.
By the way, I just want to point that out. This is a completely out of game, just like talk. We don't have the means for that right now.
Ginkgo, the door that you are trying is locked.
I have a Covington and a Loki, babe.
I'm gonna sneak back to the group. Can I look through these windows and see?
Yeah.
Like, is that allowed for me to like be able to tell the group what I see?
You see what you see. Looking in proper, you see, if you'd like to move your character back.
Like back to group or back
No,
to door?
no to the arrow slit you were looking through.
Okay.
There is a goblin right here that is wearing a gigantic poofy chef's hat, walking around with kitchen knives, and a rolling pin, and bonking people on their heads. You understand goblins, so you would recognize this is the one that's calling out things in Gordon Ramsay's voice. The others seem to be preparing meals. Seems to be some sort of a kitchen.
So this would be the best place for us to attack, guys, because there's already noise coming from it. They won't assume what's going on if we can silence a couple of them.
You would be able to count through the hustle and bustle. 8 goblins in the kitchen, that is including Gordon Ramsay goblin. Gordon Ramsay goblin goes over to one of the other goblins and begins berating them so terribly that they start bursting out in tears.
Question, do I see how many doors can I see that leave the kitchen?
You cannot see any doors that leave the kitchen. Oh, you see one.
Is it shut?
If you go to this one, here, you'd be able to see. I need my clicker. Be able to see that door. It is shut.
Okay. Now, can we climb through these windows, or do we have to bust through the door?
Those are arrow slits.
Arrow slits. Okay, thank you.
There is more to the castle if you'd like to continue exploring.
Can I? Do I need to roll stealth check again, or do I just keep using that stealth check?
We'll keep going on that one.
Okay, then yes, I will case the entire place. Are you guys at a safe distance?
I'm assuming we are.
Safe enough to not be spotted.
Okay, because it's just me. I'll do the scouting.
Ginkgo, you hear a low growl.
I'm gonna be even quieter.
You hear sniffing.
Oh god, I'm moving away from the sniffing as much as I can quietly.
You hear the sound of a large cat cleaning itself.
Okay, I'm gonna keep distance because from that room, I'm gonna keep a distance. Are you enjoying my click, click, click move?
Yeah. Ginkgo, pause.
Okay.
What languages do you speak?
Common, Goblin, and Sylvan.
Okay. You hear speaking in a language you do not know.
Do I recognize what the language is?
Make me a history check. In your travels, you have come across drow slavers from the Underdark. You hear the same language that you heard at that time. You hear the language of the Underdark. You hear Undercommon. One seems to be coming from a very brusque, guttural, very goblin-esque sort of voice, and the other one is smooth, silky. Seems to be very, how to put it? They speak with gravitas, so you do not know what they are saying. You may continue your move.
I was just about to say.
By the way, if you control, like, press the control button while you're clicking and dragging, you can, like, partial move. You don't have to stick to the grid.
You okay? Brian just hit his funny bone.
Kind of funny.
Oh, it's not funny. It hurt. I lift my arm up to hit my keyboard and I hit it.
For some reason, my control's not letting me go. No, it's alt. For me, it's alt. It's stupid.
Sorry.
No, it's just my controls are weird. Okay. Now, through this arrow slit back here, I thought I saw a human. Is that Gundren? Do I recognize Gundren?
Make me a perception check.
Okay, perception check.
You see a beaten, bloody, unconscious, or possibly dead Gundren. With a nat 20 on that, he does seem to be in shackles.
Okay.
You speak Goblin, right?
Yes, I do.
You hear from where you're at, and let us praise Lord Maglubiet, for he shall bring us glory, he shall bring us conquer and battle, and once more we shall rise from the ashes, a great new people, and kill the Humies.
Do I know any of that? Do I know like who the other people they want to conquer? Do I know what their god is?
Make me a religion check. You have no idea.
Yeah.
For all you know, Maglubiet could be the person speaking's imaginary friend.
That's fair. It's probably what it is. So I see through this arrow thing here. Is this a storeroom?
Seems to be a storeroom.
And I see no one in it. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. I wanted to take note of that because this is where the other hole in the wall is that we could possibly climb up to. Maybe I don't want to. hobgoblins there. Well, I'm guessing hobgoblins, because we fought hobgoblins, so that's the only thing I'm going
Yeah.
on.
You would be correct. Those are hobgoblins.
How comfortable do I feel about getting, like, up here?
You would be exposed and you would not be able
Okay.
to stealth.
I just
Get
wasn't
up there.
sure. I wasn't sure. I wanted to ask. Okay. Creeping this way.
You hear something about a beef Wellington.
Of course. Okay. I report that I saw 8 goblins inside the kitchen. There were 3 inside this room we almost tried to climb into. I heard as Triss was explaining the displacer beast. I heard / possibly saw it in the tower on the other side, across from the door, the possible door entrance from us. The next tower, as I walked along, I saw Gundren knocked out, unconscious, shackles. There was a drow. I'm assuming, what is a drow? They were speaking Undercommon. There was a hobgoblin and a beast of some sort. Wolf, I'm thinking. Warg, I don't know. Something furry. I then saw 4 hobgoblins in the other tower, 3rd tower that I walked along. And then this tower I'm near had 3 regular goblins. And no. Then there was another set of 3 hobgoblins at the other side, and they were worshipping a god of some sort. So there's 3 goblins in the one set. So yeah, 3 goblins where we're at. 8 in the kitchen. Displacer beast. Hobgoblin, drow, wolf, Gundren. 3 goblins worshipping something. There was a storeroom that was empty, but there wasn't an entrance through it. But next to it was another hole-in-the-wall area we could possibly climb through. But there were 4 hobgoblins in there that I could see. If we can get into the kitchen, even if we climb over through this hole in the wall or break down the door, if we can get in through the kitchen, take him out, block off any exits so that they can't run to get help. So one of us needs to go to the door and keep it barricaded so that none of them can run for help, so we can kill them all and then move on. But depends on what everyone else feels comfortable doing. But through that doorway, not far from it, is where the displacer beast is.
My dear friends, this is a rescue mission, not a liberation. The point is to get Gundren and get out. Is there a path for us to make it there? Relatively simple.
One second, I'm going around here, I couldn't remember. Was there back here where, I just see rubble, like I don't see doorways, I don't see...
So what you see up there is a bunch of rubble. You happen to see that there's, like, this old banner that's, like, flapping gently in the wind. It's real tattered and torn. Yeah, it's a lot of debris and a lot of stuff in the way. What would you like to do?
Well, with the banner flapping, that can help disguise some of our sound. Does it appear... Can I do a quiet, like a stealthy climb to see if we would be able to actually, like, get through and get into the castle, or is this just, this leads nowhere, this is a dead end kind of deal?
You want to make me a perception check?
Will do.
The banner has a hole behind it. I will now remove something from the map. You may continue to search that area if you'd like. See what has changed.
This is where we're entering, guys. Found it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the group, but I'm gonna tell them that because I know I got a heavy armor wearing husband. I'm gonna tell them we want to take a wide berth around to get here. Like I'll be near it so they know where they're coming towards. But I don't know if they're gonna make their stealth checks with the displacer beasts and hobgoblins. Is that fair, everyone? Does that make sense? Is that fair? I just don't know if they're gonna make their stealth check all around the entire building.
It's probably the best way in. We just gotta do it so that we can be unnoticed, which we have proven in the past we are not the stealthiest of groups. But this is a rescue mission. The goal is to get Gundren. It's not about taking over this castle. So we don't have to take over the castle. We just gotta get Gundren.
Do we know why they took Gundren? Was I here for this part?
I don't think we even know why they took them.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you've not pulled on threads that have given you that answer yet.
Gotcha.
But he my boy.
Well, no, I was just like, are they gonna...
My boy, we ride or die deep.
Did they, like, take him... Like, are they going to notice him missing? Is he going to be heavily guarded? Is he, like... Just because there's nobody there watching him.
No, there is. There's a drow and a hobgoblin and a wolf of some sort in the room with him.
Okay, gotcha.
They were speaking undercommon, so I'm literally assuming. I'm assuming what they are, but...
Triss, Obi, what are your passive perceptions? So if I recall, it's one of you who has the highest passive perception.
14 is mine.
Obi?
16.
Okay.
We need to watch for traps in this castle.
Just wondering for other things. Yeah, I need each of you, as you reposition to the northern half of the castle, to roll stealth checks again.
Can you move us there? Because I don't want to do things.
I will move you there once you roll stealth checks.
Roll stealth check.
Alright. 16, 15.
Well, fuck.
7. One more.
Of course, one time you roll a 20 on your stealth check, it doesn't matter.
I know.
I hate to say it, but should we split the party?
A little late. Can't put toothpaste back in the tube.
Just can't get all of it back in, but I mean, enough persistence.
13.2 average. You all are able to make it up. Obi, as you all are making your way downtown, walking fast, faces past,
Are you
and you're
homebound?
deathbound.
I'm about to say deathbound that sounds much more accurate.
You would notice as you all get past here, as you look in through the window, you see the drow taking a small cage with what looks to be baby displacer beast inside.
Oh no. The mom's gonna be pissed.
But think about it, we could also make the mom happy by letting the baby go.
I don't hate that idea.
If it works.
It's worth a shot.
Or let the mama go and just let nature take its course. Ah, shit, no, that puts Gundren in danger. Fuck!
Well, no, we can get him out, then cut the mama loose, and then run like hell.
I ain't against things.
Okay, are we all piling in to the storage room? When I was looking at you guys, it's flapping, it's making noise, we can disguise our sound.
It's not flapping that loudly.
Well, that's right, we have plate wearers. Or heavy armor.
Heyo.
Okay, we're gonna sneak in. Are we good? You guys, are we a fan of this? Are we sneaking into the storage room? There's nothing. No, I saw no one in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Alright. Ginkgo, as you all walk in to this storage room in this ruined tower. Tower is almost completely collapsed, although the ground floor has little open space. Rotting crates and ancient barrels show that provisions were once stored here. The heavy curtain that you push aside blocks the crumbling area to the south, and an intact door leads to the east. To the north, a short passage through the rubble. Sorry, that's where you're coming from. It assumes you're coming from a different area.
So this is gonna be our escape route, everyone. Everyone remember it.
You are able to move your characters.
That feels like a trap.
So this is the door I'm gonna move away from it. Obi, you should check that door for locks and traps and shit.
To the right.
I'm standing in front of it right now. I'm gonna move my character.
Alright, I'm
the door.
inside the room.
Obi, make me an investigation check.
Where is it? Oh.
You may have to alt.
Yeah.
Obi, the door
What?
is not trapped, nor is it locked.
Don't open it just yet.
Oh, I
So we're ready.
know, but I figured we should check the supplies to see if there's anything we
Oh, sure, yeah.
Please let the door not be very, very squeaky.
might need. With the phrase? No way! Sorry, that was impulse.
Looking amongst the supplies in the area, nothing seems to jump out as salvageable. Obi, would you like to open the door?
Did you bring your WD-40 this time?
Well, first, before I open the door, is there any gap on the underside I might be able to peek through first?
Yeah, make me a perception check. With what little you can see underneath the door, you see another door.
So it's a hallway. To our assumption.
Or is it one of those hotel rooms with a door and a door?
Alright. I'm gonna open the door, but very slowly, just to double check that, nothing's actually in there that I just couldn't see.
As I was the one who mapped out the exterior of this castle, I'm going to point out to say that other door appears to be the one leading into the room with Gundren and the drow. And Hobgoblin, and Wolf.
Okay, so it just seems to be like a Tetris piece, like corridor or something.
Obi, as you walk in there, you hear clicking footsteps approaching the door that you are looking directly at. You begin to hear the turning of a handle. What do you do?
Run straight back through the door I came in and try to close it.
Shut it quietly.
All right. Let me replace the light.
And while I'm standing on the other side of the door, I'm just gonna quickly pull out one of my daggers in case they do try to continue on towards us.
You hear a door open. You hear a door close.
Do we sneak attack?
Anything else? Are they?
That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna peek underneath the door again.
There doesn't seem to be anyone there.
Did we hear two different doors? Like one open, close, then another
One
open, close?
one door open and then close. Ginkgo, to the south, you hear a door open, then close.
Okay, so I should have left the hallway.
Yeah, I'd assume so. Ginkgo agrees.
Alright. I'm gonna make another attempt to go through the door.
Ginkgo, to the
Yes.
west, you hear a door open and then close.
Okay, we need to move into the room with Gundren. We need to guns blazing, but quietly.
All right.
Alright, coast is clear so far if everyone wants to come in. Could one of the heavy lifters possibly grab some of those storage boxes from the previous room and use it to block this door to the south?
Yeah, I'll start moving boxes. Blocking off
Obi,
this other door or something.
to the south, you hear a conversation in Goblin. Do you speak Goblin?
Yet.
Ginkgo, you speak
I do.
Goblin,
Yes,
right?
I do.
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 13, if I'm looking at this correctly.
That's good enough. You hear, so what you think Boss was doing talking to that drow? I don't know, he was saying something about getting a map. So fucking what? I don't know. I don't know what the drow wanted with the map. And you also got that cat. Yeah, I don't know. They don't pay me enough to. They don't pay us at all.
I'm
Grumbling.
enjoying this.
Go fish. We're playing rummy.
Card games.
Luckily, Jiraxis doesn't understand that. He'd want to go play with them.
Okay, I'm gonna be grabbing boxes in here to try and block this doorway.
Alright, make me a stealth check.
Yep.
And an athletics check. It'll take you a while, but you're going to be able to do it stealthily.
Okay, I'm doing that. We need to get in that other room, though, guys, now. I'm blocking this doorway. I'm blocking the doorway.
Alright, so who's priority targets?
I'd say the Clark wannabe probably should be priority. I would assume he'd probably hit the hardest.
Well, I'd also go off of it's one thing to hit the hardest, but can we potentially get one down quicker and then just have a one person fight?
I can bribe him.
With what money? We spent all our money.
I have money. Not a lot, but more than what they have.
Is 160 gold a lot?
160 gold?
Yeah.
That's fair decent. Triss, are you staying where you're at?
No, we're in the other room, aren't we?
Oh, I'm saying in that. Are you where your character's token currently is? Are you satisfied with that location?
No, I was going with the group.
Okay, Scarlet, are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the group.
Okay, just wondering.
So who's gonna open the door?
Who's ever ready for a fight?
I'll go first.
I'll follow up.
All right.
Before we walk in, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
All right. Make me a stealth check, or they will know you're there.
Just kind of gonna open the door in a brazen moment, but do I need to make a stealth
That'll
check?
work if you want to do that.
Well, I was gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself first, and then open the door. Like I'm not trying to stealthily open the door. By the way, I have a plan.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
All right. Boom. Doors open. Roll initiative.
Oh, I thought we were opening the door to the south to circle around.
No, we were blocking the door.
You were
so
blocking
I could
that
focus
one.
on this
All right,
fight
then.
without any.
Initiative, or can I get my surprise round because I was gonna make a speech?
I mean, you can make a speech, then an initiative will start.
Ah, gross. They changed what the turn order looked like. It's so bright.
I like you.
My dears, you have a choice at this moment, and it is dire for you. If you surrender, I promise your survival in this endeavor. However, if you do not surrender, I do ensure that you will not live to see the next few moments of your life.
You see the large bugbear look up from where he's sitting, boredly, and snap his fingers.
By 4.
So I got no like intimidation check or anything on that.
He had no clue what you just said.
That's actually fair.
However, the giant wolf that he owns did understand snap fingers. Lothar, giant wolf, say hello.
Hello.
That's a very big wolf.
Does a 12 hit.
No.
Alright. Ginkgo, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna... Everyone, can I just attack the wolf? Or does anyone have any objections to this shit right now? Okay.
I mean, Wolf probably needs to die, so.
I'm going to quarterstaff it, and then key point for 2 unarmed strikes. Oh, should I do my Eldritch Claw?
Yeah.
I'm starting that.
And don't you also get the +1 for lunge?
Yeah, I already had the +1 on my quarterstaff. So yes, I do have that. 3 hits. Okay.
Alright. That'll hit.
And then I'm
Alright.
doing 2 unarmed strikes.
Yeah. That'll hit. That'll hit.
Yeah, 24 damage first go.
Jesus fuck.
How would you like to kill this wolf?
I was about to say shit. Like I was sitting there telling her, I was like, oh shit, no, kill it.
Oh no, she died.
I don't know if the wolf's dying or I am.
I just want to kill it as quickly as possible. I'm trying not to inflict damage on it to hurt it, because it's not its fault. Just want to
as you beat it with every single hit, you hear it whimper in pain in the most pathetic way possible.
Can I
Until
do
you put it
non-lethal damage?
until you knock it unconscious, its muzzle bleeding very badly from your eldritch hoops to its snoot.
Maybe.
I mean, it's a large beast down.
Just roll the newspaper and be like, down, boy, bad.
Triss, it is now your turn.
I take it Scarlet might try and save that puppy.
I'm not sure yet, to be honest.
I can't really see anything from where I am other than a big wolf and Gundren.
Yep, pretty much that's all you get. That's all you really can see.
Am I able to move through friends?
Yes.
5, 10. The wolf is lying on the ground, lying down.
Terrain. Yes. It is difficult terrain. Since it is unconscious, it's not going to be a threat to move through its space.
Could I shoot an arrow at it? Or would that be disadvantage because it's so close?
No, you can. You do not have an enemy within 5 feet of you that is threatening you. Would you like to Hunter's Mark first, or whatever the spell is?
Oh,
that you
yeah.
have? Do you want a Hunter's Mark, or do you want to do the D4 version? I think you have that one.
Give me a minute.
Okay.
Because I don't remember which is which. It's been so long since I've used either.
Of course.
Because the other one is just Dreadful Strikes, right?
Yeah, that one just happens and made it automatically.
Oh. Sure, I'll Hunter's Mark. We want to get this over quickly so we can get Gundren now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Does a 16 hit?
Let me check. 16 just hits.
So I have those boxes checked, so technically Dreadful Strike and Hunter's Mark should be on the thing.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, that did That did hit, and that did damage.
And then I just want to step back.
All right.
Excuse me, pardon me, crew. Oh, sorry.
Obi, it's your turn.
Right. It's what, 5 feet per square?
Yep.
Got 15 feet of movement per turn, or
You have 25. But you can also bonus action dash. Because rogue.
that's fine. I'm gonna park myself in the corner of the room
Alright.
and pop a shot over at the hobgoblin. You said it was
Bugbear.
Bugbear. I was
bugbear.
Can you link your assassin feature?
My assassinate feature.
Yes. So you have advantage because it has not acted yet.
Sweet. Right.
Unfortunately, it is not an auto crit because it is not surprised.
Um. And then I'm also going to sharpshooter.
Alright.
Also gonna assume I don't get sneak attack off because it's kind of
You do get sneak attack because you have advantage.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Critical hit. That's just damage. She needed a roll to hit.
Oh shit.
A lot of dice.
A lot of dice, probably no hit. Bonuses are fucking fine.
Did not hit. Unfortunately, a 5 does not hit. That would have been a good chunk of damage, though.
I bet.
Your arrow goes wide as, stumbling over the wolf, it happened to knock your arrow slightly off course when you went and fired it at him.
Well, fuck.
You still have your bonus action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Um. No, I think I'm good for.
Alright, Scarlet, it is your turn.
Oh, I don't even know. I think I'm going to go and check on the puppy. Like, get, like, semi-close, but, like, don't go past the door.
Okay.
And see if, like, I could possibly, like, save it and kind of tame it to be on our side. And then that's going to be my turn.
Alright, Scarlet. Make me a medicine check. You have no clue about the
Well,
state of this
fuck.
doggo. As far as you know, it could be dead.
Well, damn.
Kind of hard to tell in the heat of combat.
Yes, it is.
Is there anything else that you'd like to do with your turn?
No, I'm just gonna stay here because it seems like everybody is kind of doing okay.
Alright. Draxus, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna smack that bugbear.
Alright.
And then If this hits, I'll add Searing Smite.
You have to choose Searing Smite beforehand.
But it says if it hits, you use it.
So Divine Smite you can choose when you hit. All your other Smite spells, you have to choose to cast it, then you hit. Because it requires a bonus action to cast. And then after that bonus action, the next time you hit.
Oh, okay, so it's not like... It just confused me when it says the next time you hit a creature.
Yeah.
So if I choose to cast it and I swing, would it still work, or does it have to wait till next turn?
No, it'll still work if you hit this turn.
Does it stay until I hit the next one? I mean, it says up to a minute.
It stays on your blade until you hit somebody, and then after you hit somebody, they light on fire for the rest of the duration. Or
okay.
until they put themselves out or are put out.
Okay, well, I may as well go ahead and use it then if I got a chance to use it next turn, too.
A 21 will hit. You can roll an additional 1d6 fire. All right. You slam this person with a flaming... That's just... Okay, it's 4. It didn't show up for me. You slam this bugbear with a gout of flames, lighting them on fire.
I wanted to use Thundering Smite, but I'm like, that would alert everybody.
Now all of China knows you're here. At the start of each of its turns. Con save time. He fails. Roll me another d6.
Nice. Oh, I realized there's a Searing Smite thing on my bar. Okay, that works easier.
Takes another 6 damage as he starts slowly burning away. The hobgoblin takes his or not hobgoblin, the bugbear takes his large morning star, and he is going to toss it to his side, grab a nearby javelin, and point it at Gundren's neck. And look at you. What do you do?
I don't speak Goblin, so I don't know what there is I can do. I mean, I can't react to try to grab it, can I?
No.
I don't think there's anything. He's not going to understand what I try to say to him anyways.
I'm asking all of you, what do you do?
My dearest friend, it is not advisable. The moment that you touch our friend's neck, you will not live to see another second further than that moment.
I translate
Your
for him.
only chance of survival at this current moment is if you set that javelin down right now, or I swear to Thorn that I will smite every soul of your body that has ever existed and will exist you from the face of this fucking planet.
Damn, he really pissed off Lothar.
Make me an intimidation check.
I was already ready.
He drops it. Call off your devil.
He's no devil, he's a god.
May I please ask you to step the fuck away?
Are you asking that to Jaraxxus or
Oh,
the
no,
bugbear?
no, the bugbear. The bugbear.
He is on fire. He is going to step away and put himself out.
Mm-hmm.
Jaraxxus, do you take an attack of opportunity?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, feel free.
You're gonna.
Lethal or non-lethal?
Oh, he's dying.
I'm
Yep.
good with that.
Another soul is claimed.
He done pissed us off.
And we're going to leave it at that because it's almost midnight. And what's going to come next is y'all trying to GTFO ASAP.
With a half dead person.
Nah,
Yeah.
dude. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
yeah.
I'm a healer.
So I have a question. So, because Brian was saying it's not really logical, is there a chance that I can get this direwolf as a pet, or is that just not even an option and I should just leave it?
Probably not an option considering the fact that, you're mid-combat.
Okay, I was just checking.
We need to run. So basically, what's gonna happen? Real quick, um, just because in that moment, um, I would like to, as a bonus action, to cast Healing Word on Gundren.
Alright.
Question.
Roll the healing.
Is it possible that we could get a dire wolf as a pet?
We've had the we wouldn't be able to train it in time. Like, we gotta get out.
No, not like
Oh, like a different
that
direwolf?
one, just in general, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
D&D. You put your mind to it.
I had an owlbear for a pet in our first campaign.
Anything is
I'm-
possible.
I'm gonna get.
I'm just saying at
A
the given
dire wolf.
moment, at the given moment we're at, we need to just go.
You don't think my small Kenku body, who has a -1 to his strength check, can't carry out that direwolf with us?
Nah, the dire was saying we need GTFO. By the way, but I did bonus action Healing Word for 7.
Yeah. I kept that in mind.
Yeah, because
It is midnight and slip.
I just want to make sure that he's able to move.
I mean, he's bound and shackled and everything.
But now he has more strength.
Yes.
I mean, Drax
No longer
ripped the door off a
unconscious.
jail. I think he can make those shackles go away.
Possibly.